Well, I'm trying. It's probably going to be a pretty short stream though, because we ended up starting a lot later than planned. Oh, there must be two now. For some reason there's two Brad BRs. Not sure how that happened. Maybe I'm the only one that sees it twice. But yeah, I'm going to try to be less self-loathing today. And just loosen up, draw something, and be done with it. Maybe just Fedbot is doubling. But no, there was a difference in those two BR things. No idea. That's weird. Well, then why is the BR thing got different capitalization on one of them? Also, let me know how the music volume is. If you can hear it or not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got some music today, so we'll see how that goes. I basically just chucked a few albums on, and they're mostly kind of medium pace, a little bit more on the energetic than relaxing side of things, but we shall see. Yeah, Fedbot's just being weird right now, I think. Oh, thanks for the sub, Polly. 2 months. Fedbot is taking over chat. Alright, I guess I'll just switch to the cam. Oh, which means I need to, actually. Thanks for reminding me, Polly. I need to add alerts on here because I don't have alerts on this one. There we go. Yeah. So now I have alerts on this. I don't think there's anything else I need. I could add the cup, but it doesn't really do anything. Where is that? That? Guess this is resized. Boop. And was it Dark Magnetic Storm? You watched Neurovoider a bit, huh? What did you think? I need to play that game a bit more. Add. Oh, wait, one more. Add. Image? Existing. This one. Okay. No, you're so huge! There we go, I'm done my drawing for Inktober now. Alright. Let's get that back to. Whoa, whoa! Like inverted. Tiny! A little less tiny. Thanks. A little less tiny. And yeah, let's put alerts on the top. There we go. Alright. This is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. There's my mouse. My keyboard's off screen. So I have some pens. Picked out a couple colors. I've got purple, green, and orange. I thought I might do something Salmon Run related today. I thought I might draw a... Dang it, I forgot what they're called again. What are they called? It's small. I have like 10 freaking images of it open. How do I not remember what it's called? Small fry! Small fry. Why do you guys know and I don't? I know I like... anyways. Yeah, so I have pens. I have pictures of small fry open up on my computer. Yeah, no, Brad, I already... That's what I mean about, like, starting late, is, by then we already had planned to be streaming, but I was being headachy and stuff, so things happened and just didn't end up streaming as early as expected. Yeah, fry. I know these things. I am from Canada. We do have fish. I've been to like frickin' fisheries for frickin' school. What are they called? I just lose my English. Hugging my head. I don't know if my head's gonna... Well, anyways. Alright, how can I make it so that I can see that and that and that at the same time? Yeah, if I do that... Oh, no, wait. Nope, nope. Okay, we got it. We're good. There we go. Yeah, Fedbot's having some special time right now. So, trying to loosen up today, though. Trying to chill out. And I've got some music going. And I'm going to draw a derpy little small fry, and it's going to be cool. Oh, and hey, Tim's showed up too from yesterday. Tim subscribed yesterday. So thanks, Tim. I don't know why that's in my frickin' notifications net here. I'll do that. If I do that, does that do the thing? There we go. Yeah. Well, not new subscriber, resub, but anyways. There we go. Okay, there, that, good. What the heck is going on, Fedbot? Chill out, man. Alright. Let's get to drawing. I have like an hour or less. So I need to get going. I might change the music too. We'll see. I'm just procrastinating on starting. Oh, my hands are cold. I don't know. They're usually that color. I had to change the webcam because my hands looked like they were like just paper white, and I'm not that white. All right, let's get going here. Stop procrastinating. There's little things that need to be erased though. I need like a little brush for all the eraser poo. Here, get off. My hands do look cold, don't they? I am cold. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've showed this before, like this accurately, but I say that I have tiny pinkies. So that's the top of my pinky, and this is the knuckle. Pinkies are supposed to come up to here. Oh, I apparently have a brush now for eraser poo. It's just got a special delivery. Sugar, apparently. But yeah, like pinkies are supposed to. This is art, like specifically. When you draw hands, the pinky's supposed to come up to this knuckle. And mine don't. They're like a finger width below that. That's the way my pinky toes are too. So when I wear shoes, you know, at the end of the shoe, they always have that bit that's like way more protected. And then that way, like, it's more like, you know, whatever. Basically, that's the tip that's protected, and the pinky toe goes wee, and then it like cuts through my shoe, and then I have a hole in my shoe where my pinky toe is. Sucks. Oh no! Oh no, slacker! Long fingers, not small pinkies? No, I have small pinkies too. Although, like, same, like most people I know have really small thumbnails. My thumbnails are always way bigger than everybody else I know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. No, my pinky toe doesn't actually make those noises, but it does like to cut through all of my shoes. Same comparative length as yours, huh? You might have something wrong. Not gonna lie. Because it's supposed to reach there. But, oh well. Procrastinating once again. Alright. Okay, yeah, you might have a problem, Brad. FYI. That's a thing. The pinky is supposed to reach to the... Ow, I just like cut myself on my pencil. the last knuckle on the finger beside it. Ring finger. Yeah, exactly, Polly. That's where it's supposed to go. Mine doesn't. So, like, forever I thought, you know when you buy, like, gloves? whenever I put gloves on, the pinky would have like this flappy bit at the end, and I was like, what the heck? Why do people always make gloves dumb? Like, nobody knows how to make gloves. Apparently it's just my hands. Alright. Gonna draw something now, for real. Sorry, Brad. It might not be something. Oh, did I just freaking like... Anyways, sorry, Mike. The mic thing went red. I don't think I was supposed to make that much noise. Oh yeah, speaking of like hurting myself doing stupid shit, I was having some chocolate earlier. I bit into the piece of chocolate and I managed to literally like puncture a hole in my tongue. Like I bit my tongue so hard it went and like punctured, basically re-pierced my tongue on like the side. But yeah, Brad, the thing that I'm talking about, it's not, the thing itself isn't a bad thing. It just means that for some reason your pinky and your pinky toe grew shorter, probably because of like a song is kind of out of place, but anyways, because of a deficiency when you were growing up or when you were born or whatever. So it itself doesn't mean anything bad. But it can be like a basically a notifier that it's like, hey, this happened, so this happened, so this happened. So I had this on before. Where is it? Like, this is the song I had playing. Where is it? Is there music? Here we go. Oh, this isn't very relaxing either. Basically, I had the frickin' Minecraft soundtrack playing, and Tim couldn't hear it for the audio test, so I turned it to a different album. Alright. It's procrastinating. This is podcast derpcast with Fed instead of actually doing anything. Pencil, paper, say hello. Alright. That's why I tweeted. This is me flailing at a sketchboard. Sketchbook. I do have the blankie on, and I do have the whatchamacallit. I don't know what this is called. I'm cold. It's cold. I bought myself a new coat. Oh, I've touched the paper. Yeah. I bought myself a new coat on eBay, and it's like just fleece. All fleece. And it's nice because it's cold. It cuts the wind really good. I'm basically gonna copy kind of this screenshot thing, and then I'll try and, I don't know, maybe learn how to draw it my own way. Gonna change that. Just derpy. We're not realism here. It doesn't have to be real. It can be derpy. It's finally not 90 degrees. Yeah, it's cold here. It hasn't even been that cold, really, I don't think. Your old one vanished. You do have a child that is strangely not child-shaped anymore. So that might be where something vanished to. I'll make this nose. It looks too grown up. It needs to look derpier. You like this? Yeah. Your winter kilt. I don't... yeah, I guess there's winter kilts. Yeah, mothballs not so much, though. Ugh. I don't really... We're going for super derp here, so... What is that even... Tim, I can't even read that. What is that? It's been not hot. It's been cold. Alright, we're getting there. This is looking derpy. Slowly but surely. Okay, can you hear this music? Because I can barely hear it, but... It's supposed to be chiller. Oh, 3 degrees. Barely. And let's change it up then. What can I put on? Nope, not that one. Maybe this one? I think Twitch chat is just messed up right now. Well, this one starts chill and then it goes not chill. I don't know. Wait, there was one. Well, I'm gonna let this one go for a little bit. And then we might just switch it again. You can blame Brad, he said I should have music. Do fish have tongues? Well, the fish in this have tongues. Should I do his hair differently? An ice cream truck. Oh, well. That's not Lower Mainland. Are you BC, we've meant? Alright. How big should his body be? It should be tiny, but also fat. I saw this person live, although, yeah, it's still live. He was mixing and stuff. He did like mostly not his own music though, which sucked. I was like, oh yeah, I know these things we've meant. I've lived in the Lower Mainland. I know what it's like. How is it that we know? There's other places that have like names of places like that. I don't know. You're just like a squidgy body that goes both ways. But I actually saw this guy live, speaking of. I saw him live in Vancouver. And I ended up going to a Subway, like the restaurant. Thanks, Haggis. Cheer 100, keep drawing, Fed. You know, never know where it will lead. You're almost as bad as Tim. He was coming up with some really punny tweets for me. Okay, well that's normal, Polly. Pretty much everything in your body is actually crooked or slightly different size. We just don't really notice it that much. But it's also part of something that I guess we look for in a like prospective mate is how symmetrical they are. But it's like if you ever get fitted for glasses, you should notice that like your ears are at different heights, so they actually have to like adjust the arms of the glasses. My head is bigger than my knees. My face is crooked. Yeah, well, but for artists specifically, at least portrait artists, it's way more interesting to draw somebody who is more interesting and less symmetrical, like especially like older people with like wrinkles or like with an interesting like facial feature, like weird ears or something, you know. It's way more fun to draw. Yeah, there we go. Digital deformity. Females more susceptible. Haggis, you goof. Alright, his hair, this guy's hair and tail are not, they're not doing it for me. What if his hair was like this way? Yeah, let's do like this. That's in the way of his eye though. His eyes are weird. It's part of the fun. Now I'm thinking this guy has like stoner eyelids. Yeah. I'm making myself laugh and I'm just drawing like 3 lines on a page. Oh, you can tie him in a knot and you can tie him in a bow. See, I think when I think of that song, I think of 2 different ones. I think of do your ears hang low, obviously, and then do your balls hang low. Do they wall tune fro? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? Can you throw him over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears or balls hang low? Yeah. Using that book. I don't know what book you're talking about. But this derpy little fish is making me laugh. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, please do not try. This is a good time to have a safe word, I think. Now, how can I make his tail look more... like derpy? Do that. Makes him look happy, but I'm not sure if that's quite right. Hot dog. Here, do you like that? Do they have... oh, they have lines on their tail, so it could be like that. I feel like the eyes should be open wide, but they don't have to be. It's just a testicular origami. Polly, that would never work. Come on. That's not how it works. I don't know. Can I have... if I erase the stoner eyelids... is it more derpy again? I could make it more derpy somehow. I think both ways work, with and without the stoner eyelids. Right. Alright. It's still kind of hard for me to be drawing at this angle, because I'm way far away from the drawing. Is it a full moon? Everyone is nuts tonight. Haha, brumch. This is my music. It's my music. Like I said, I saw this guy live. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of that story and I got carried away with whatever you guys were talking about. I saw this guy live and I went to a Subway, like the sandwich shop, not a place where you travel. Got a sandwich and then stayed there for like 3 or 4 hours until it was like 5 a.m. or something, 4 a.m. And then I went to a Tim Hortons and I sat in there with a tea for the next few hours, and then I caught a bus and then caught the ferry and went home. But yeah. Peanut butter parfait. But yeah, I saw this guy live. He just released a new album, but he hasn't posted it on Bandcamp. And I've purchased all of his albums on Bandcamp, and I don't want to buy them somewhere else. I don't know. Is anybody else like that? I've never, ever, ever purchased anything off of iTunes, and I refuse to. Pretty Canadian sounding. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like his tummy's getting in the way of his funny tooth. Oh, his tooth was better before. Feisty time. Like, I don't actually know how these guys move, because even in the pictures and stuff, it's basically big floppy butt belly thing, and then tiny little tail, and then they have wiggly fins that stick out, and they hold the spoon. And that's it. But yeah, that was actually my plan. When the Mindcrack had their meetup thing, that was my plan. Is I was like, I can't afford a hotel, so I'm just gonna go to Subway and Tim Hortons and stay there until the buses run again, and then I can. Actually, looked better without that joining. And then I'll go home. And Paz was like, fuck that. You're gonna stay in my hotel and sleep on the couch. And I was like, alright. Sold. Yeah, Icon for Hire. Tim got me addicted to Icon for Hire. I shouldn't say addicted. I hate that. I've been listening to Icon for Hire a lot. And they're like, to me, I feel like they're... which this will probably turn Brad off of it immediately, but they're like Linkin Park, but now, for me. Not the way Linkin Park is, but the way Linkin Park was in high school. They're like that again now, if that makes sense. It's good. It's a good thing. I'm saying it like a good thing, but yeah, it's not like they sound like Linkin Park or anything, but just some of the topics they sing about, and the kind of catharsis. I'm making hand gestures off camera. The kind of catharsis and the kind of like song lyrics and like what they talk about. It's the same kind of stuff. The comfort in trying times kind of thing is what I'm talking about, I guess. I unironically like Linkin Park, but there's still days where if I'm listening to Linkin Park, you probably should check if I'm okay, because I'm not in a good place. Let's see. I still feel like his tail's off. I gotta add his waders and his little other fins and his spoon. Can't forget the spoon. Was it goofier? It's just like sticking straight out. Is that goofier? No, that's not goofier. We're going goofy. We're going full on goofy here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's totally understandable. I mean, I have music like that I'm just like, I hate it. I don't care. Nobody can make me think otherwise. But basically for me, when I started listening to Linkin Park, and when Linkin Park was like not quite a meme yet, was when I was in high school. I started listening to their music around like, I don't know, grade 9 or 10 or something. And I know like one of their albums, was it Meteora, came out in the year I graduated. I actually got it as a grad present from my mom with a 5 CD boombox CD system thing that she got from pawn shop. But yeah, for me it was like when I was in high school, so obviously hormones and all that ish, plus my parents were going through a divorce, plus my dad was like certifiably a raging douchebag, plus we didn't have enough money to eat, plus it's like all this like real life actual like each one of those things is a terrible thing, and then pile them on top of each other. So instead of for me being like, my life sucks and I'm like emo, and yeah, it was like, actually there's a lot of shit going on in my life and it kind of does suck a lot, and this music makes me feel better about it. Makes me feel like I'm not the only person going through this kind of stuff, So but yeah, so far as lyrical content, there's a lot of the kind of stuff in there which is just basically, at the point for me, it was like rebelling against my dad and not listening to someone who doesn't care about you and stuff like that. Doing what's best for you, not what other people tell you to do, stuff like that. But do that. I feel like that angle is wrong. Let's look at the picture a bit more. Let's do one more accurate to the picture. Maybe it'll look derpier. If I do that, and then that, and then kind of looks derpy. Let's do that for now. I feel like I'm a really judgmental person sometimes, but I'm actually like not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. My phone is wrong. Oh, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the computer right now. It looks so weird. Like, oh my god, that looks so weird. From my angle. Okay, I'm trying to like this. How can I even angle this? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to show you like what it looks like to me. It looks like something like this or something, but it's because it's at this weird angle for me. Oh my gosh. It's not terrible, but it's definitely different than what I'm seeing. It looks like crooked and sideways to me. Alright, whatever. An angle thing. Oh, it's okay. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around. Because it looks cuter from my angle than up there on the camera. How do I... Like, it's one of those optical illusions. Like, I can't even... It just makes it look more scrunched up and less, like, stretched out. You should be, Brad. You should be. Alright, and then they've got, like, waiters, basically. Oh, wait. Chill out. Phone. It's okay. Nobody panic. How do I do the little tiny fins? If I do them tiny, it's going to be cuter. If I do like that. Okay, well, they should be a little bigger, but... the tooth is going to be in the way. If I do that... Is that going to be... It's too small. I don't know. What happens if I make it bigger? 10 o'clock is supposed to be when I take my bedtime pills. Because I'm supposed to be in bed by 11, but slight change of plans. Because I haven't done my drawing yet, and the stream started late. Those are the words I wanted. But yeah, Icon for Her. Good stuff. Polly should listen to it. The entire album. The one Tim gave me. I don't know which one it is. Might not be your song, music style thing, but I think you'd enjoy some of the lyrics. Can this be more like C-shaped? Ha 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 ha, C-shaped. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that being an issue. Good choice. Guess these have like lines on them too. And then, which one should be holding the spoon? This one feels too tiny. It looks so weird when I actually look at it straight on. But whatever, it's good enough. Maybe this one? I do like spoon. I feel like the spoon should be bigger than its face. Yeah. A little less crooked, but you know. Gigantic spoon. V-shaped. Get your coat. Yeah. All right, and then the waders would come up to like like that, or should I do it the other way? I think that way's funny, but is the other way better? What is this? Is this eraser poo? Yeah, it's eraser poo. Alright. It's derpy, but it fits. And then this is about loosening up, man. Just loosening up and not being so freaking angry. Alright. Do some kind of like puddle of the green stuff going on. Hello, Darth Torlin. I feel like it should be like some green splashes. Because he's excited and he's splashing around. Something derpy. Derpy, 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 derpy. Derpy's the word of the day. So we got the orange, we got the green. What color? Do I have a yellow? I don't have a very good yellow. I have an orange. That's another orange. I don't need another orange. Do I have like a brownish one? Yes, I do. What am I talking about? Yeah, Inktober is basically just committing to drawing one drawing a day for the month of October, with some kind of ink device. So I'm doing pencil sketches first, and then I'm just using like pens. There's other rules and stuff, but generally it's basically just using like pens and ink and making art. Which frickin' hi BTEX. Yeah, we got some Fedbot repeating. Not sure what's going on. I blamed it on Twitch, but you know. Oh, this one's kind of a... This one might work, actually. It's more of a red. Oh, let me check the colors of... This is a blue. Why do I have that out? That's not what I need. Let's check my colors page to see what colors these all look like. Alright, okay, so that's this one. That might work for the brown, or... this is probably better. Just can't remember if it's this one or this one. This one would work too, and that one's this one. So it's not really an orange. So I'll use this for the hair, maybe? What do I have in here? Could use this. Too many freaking pens all over the place. Alright, so we got orange. We've got orange. We've got brown. We've got green. We just need a yellow. I know I have these, but they don't... I guess we'll use that. We'll use the yellow. So we've got yellow. And the spoon is yellow. And I guess there's like some pink, red in the mouth. What do I have for that? Is this gonna work? Wait, not this one. Which one? Is it this one? Yeah, I think that one would probably be best for the tongue. I know most people for Inktober usually just use like one pen or two pens or something, but I'm just being silly. Alright, so I've got those colors. What's that one? That one's that one. Do I want to use that for the body? It's probably fine. Could use this one though. Try and figure out which one's which. It's this one. Yay! Alright, so that pen. Ta-da! Alright, so let's do this. I have a drink of juice though. cool. Yeah, exactly. You can do, like, there's so many things you can do. My problem is, well, I guess I don't know if it's a problem. My problem is I did Sketchtember, so I did all these like pencil drawings, and they're like all, well, mostly semi-realistic. So basically for Inktober, I'm starting off, I'm doing like a pencil drawing, and I'm trying to loosen up, do like more cartoony, stylistic stuff. And then later on, as the month goes on, I might like go straight to ink, or I might use like different ink stuff. But for now, I'm just kind of like weaning myself off of the pencil and getting into the pen. Tom Petty died? What? All right. Oh, and for me, like, I'm basically doing Splatoon related stuff. So I did like one of the Splatoon weapons, and this is one of the Splatoon enemies. I'm going to start off with this one. BTEX. That sounds about right. I always like triple check with the internet nowadays. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Gonna dive in. Oh, let's do his eyes first. His eyes are like the key point of the character. CBS News? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, the eyes ended up a little bit bigger than expected. Also, I may be bleeding through. Yeah, I'm definitely bleeding through. Oh gosh, I'm bleeding through 12 pages! Okay, well, I'm going to do this. Oh gosh. I kind of figured fountain pens might do that. That's alright. I need to get like something to put between the pages. So that's not going to work very well. Let's start with the other stuff then. I've got another green pen, right? Yeah, I could do that. Instead of that, I kind of want to use the other one, but... Do I have another brown? Nope, this is pencils. This is pens. Not really. Eh. Alright. Tim's tripping over things. You looking for blotter paper? I don't know. Blotting paper. I do have blotting paper, actually. I don't know what it actually does, though. Cereal packet works. Yeah, well, I'll just do this anyways for now. There we go. Alright, let's try this then. I feel like I should work with the lightest color first, but screw it. Well, I don't know. When I was a kid, like when I was a really little kid, I know I used to draw like really little kid kind of drawing. And I used to sign it like Amber, future artist, you know, little kid stuff. But I used to hate my drawings. Like I would crumple them up and like just destroy them because I felt like they were just so bad, even at a young age. And then I don't know, I did some more semi-realism and stuff. in elementary school, and my mom taught me some. And it was one of those things where it was just like, okay, it's something I can do, and I do it. And then when I got into high school, like by that time I kind of really wasn't doing it anymore. And I kind of got back into it around grade 10 or 11, something really late. And it's right around the time I started getting into anime. I got into anime right grade 9 or 10. So I started drawing, like, just for fun. And I know even then, well, we only had one art teacher, but the one art teacher we did have used to basically tell me that it wasn't art and be really negative about it. But I still enjoyed doing it for myself. And that was right back when the internet was young, and I made like a really silly like web page, HTML basic kind of stuff. And I posted like all my friends' art and all my art. And I don't know, it was just what we did together. We just doodled and had fun, and I decided I was gonna go to college and take fine art and actually like learn more. And I did, like in grade 12, I actually took a university drawing class, and I hated it. I hated it so much, but I was like, well, maybe it'll be different. And I think a lot of it was basically just because of the school I went to, because of the teachers, and you know, it was just a very small kind of school. So it wasn't very challenging, and everybody was very biased on like what kind of art they liked and stuff like that. So like there was one teacher where he loved Dadaism. So if you did stuff like realism, he would just be like, it's not art, you know. He didn't care. But yeah, anyway, so I did like my first year, I think my first semester, I did all art courses. And then the second semester I was like, screw it, I hate it, it's boring, it's garbage, I don't like my teachers, I don't like doing art, I'm dumb, I suck, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I did like other classes. And then as I did the other classes, I was like, wait, actually art is like the thing I'm best at, and I actually don't know what I would do if I don't do art. So I went back to doing art, and I got my diploma in art. Well, what's it called? Visual art. I got my diploma. But even then, like, once again, the teaching was very varied, I guess you could say. So like we did printmaking, we did sculpture, we did clay. So it wasn't even like I was just learning drawing or anything. Like I did oil paintings, I did photography. So I still don't really feel like that specifically taught me very much in like just drawing, which is mostly what I do now. But I don't know, that was like, I don't know, about a decade ago, something like that. And I spent a lot of my life basically fighting drawing. I feel like I'm not good enough, so I don't do it. And since I don't do it, I don't practice. Since I don't practice, I don't get any better. And then when I do draw, I feel like I'm no good again. So I'm trying to break that habit, basically. That's what's happening right now, is I'm trying to get back into drawing for fun. And then also kind of growing it as a hobby and as a skill. But as far as how I got into drawing, I don't really know how to explain it. 93, after high school. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got introduced to the internet in grade 8 or 9. And I think that one of the first things was on the Bare Naked Ladies, like, cassette. I don't remember now. I have cassettes and CDs by them, but on one of the Bare Naked Ladies, like CDs or cassettes, they had their website on it, and that was one of the first things I ever looked at, basically. Was Bare Naked Ladies, but, you know, not the porn kind. I need to, like, sit up more. Ow. I don't know which part of that you heard, but if you heard the popping, that was me. But yeah, Inktober is definitely a huge huge, way far away from anything I've ever done. Mostly, like, as far as I would say my skills are, I'm more into more practice at like just copying life with pencil and charcoal. I would say that's where most of my skill is. So trying to do stuff like this is really difficult. Although, like, in high school I used to draw a lot of like anime kind of stuff. It was kind of halfway between anime and cartoon, and I always drew everybody like really masculine. All my girls were really masculine, but yeah, it's just been a really long time. Aha, I deleted almost everything off of that DeviantArt link. The only thing up there should be my picture of Captain Sparkles, which I did in like 2012 or 13 or something silly. Breakdancing in bed again. But yeah, there was one person in my life who kept basically paying me to do portraiture of her friends, and she actually paid me to do like a drawing of her friend's World of Warcraft character and stuff. And she's always been really like encouraging me to keep going. She wanted me to do a tattoo for her too, and I was like, I am not drawing something that's going to go on your body. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get back into art. I'm trying to allow myself to enjoy it and allow myself to not be so self-loathing and self-destructive about it. I'm trying to just, because that's the thing, you may, I don't remember who said it, but there's that whole saying where every artist has like 10,000 bad pictures inside them and they have to get them out. The only way you can get them out is with practice. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do it. Just trying to do it. Stop beating myself up over it. Guess I'll use black for around the teeth. In the eyes. Yeah, well, DeviantArt's also changed. I probably uploaded that in like, well, other than that one picture, the pictures I uploaded on it were probably in like 2006 or something silly. Like, you have to imagine I've been using this online name for like 13, 14, 15 years now. So yeah, I've been using this name for a long time. Since whenever Diablo 2 came out. I always have to Google that, and that's how long I've been using this nickname. So if you Google Phedran, it's pretty much gonna be me. I think there's only one time I ever tried to sign up for a site and the name Phedran was already taken. Oh yeah, I mean, terms of service in general, that's the same as like art contests and stuff. Like, oh my god, art contests are probably one of the worst things ever, because it's usually just companies trying to basically get free art made and using people. Alright, do I need to have black outline on everything else now? Excuse me, I need to pause before I do that. Sorry. With antlers and stuff? That actually might be mine, then. I did have a picture with antlers that I drew. That was in my Gaia Online days. I did some commissions and some contests, oddly enough, on Gaia Online. It's a real hotbed of like teens doing art on that site. Alright, I'm doing this at such a weird angle. But oh well. Now I know. A photo of you wearing antlers. Oh, my antler hat? Then that's also me. I have that hat actually in the closet right now. I think that's that one. I'm on a walking path. I feel like at least for the stream you could see better if I outline with black. But with this brown color anyways, I can't really color it in because I would only be using the same color, so I'm just going to outline anyways. And then I can color in. I'm pretty much just winging it, which is good and bad. I feel like I'm probably ruining any cuteness this image did have, but oh well. December 2013, yeah, sounds about right. There are some weird pictures of me on the internet. Not that weird, but like pictures of me at like conventions and stuff. I don't know who was saying something about Googling themselves the other day, but yeah, it's something I don't really do. Google myself. It goes, basically it just takes me to like memories and places I don't really want to go. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff out there. I haven't really, yeah, it was you, Haggis. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was something in the stream or in like the Mindcrack pre-stream stuff or what. My memory's terrible. But yeah. If you Google yourself, you can find some weird stuff, man. Hope you guys are digging this music. I'm digging it. Yep. The internet is weird, man. Like, that didn't exist when I was when I was a kid. The internet basically was not a thing, and now kids are born and they already have their own Instagram. Like, it's like, what? What? I want to use this, but I feel like it's just gonna like go through the page completely. Should I just use this one? Let's do the tail and see how that goes. I might just do the fins. Maybe if I outline stuff a bit better. This is definitely me flailing against a sketchbook at this point. Wow. The whole point is just to learn and practice. It's not to make freaking amazing art. I'm learning and practicing. There's so much ink on this page right now. Just like an entire... Oh, it's not too bad. I was going to say there's like an entire picture on the other page underneath, but oh well. I feel like this is such a mishmash, but oh well. I keep saying oh well. Ah! I'm stuck in a loop. I've become Fedbot. I'm saying things over and over again. Definitely feel like I need to make the hair more orange, though. I'm not sure if I want to fill in the body or not yet. We'll see. Let's do the tongue. Let's do the hair. The tongue doesn't have to stick out too much, but I just kind of wanted it to be a different color. A vulva with tank treads. That's different. It me. Do you sexually identify as a helicopter or a Volvo with tank treads? Oh, by the way, I'm assuming some of you at least saw my tweets, but Stardew Valley on Switch has been announced for the release date. It's being released on the 5th, so we don't have very long. Definitely be streaming that. You're allowed to do you, Polly, don't worry. If you got shit going on, deal with it, it's alright. Or distract. That's usually what I do. I don't deal with shit, I just distract. Oh no, I think VTEX is still working on it. But, yeah. Well, and Axiom Verge, it's funny because I got the copy of Axiom Verge, and it's, I think, also releasing on the 5th. But yeah, I asked Dan Edelman, I asked him, I was like, can I stream the game, or should I wait until release? Because the game's been out for 2.5 years, like on PC and stuff. And he's like, I'd prefer if you waited until release, even though it's released for 2.5 years. And I'm like, all right, well, sure, it's fine. Like, it was just really funny too that he thought the same thing that I did. It was like, I'm assuming you want me to wait, but like it has been out for years, so I don't know if you want me to wait or not. Yeah, sometimes running away or distracting is the best way to survive and eventually cope or overcome problems. Not all the time, but sometimes. Asked him, I spend a lot of my time just distracting to focus on surviving another day. Like I say, it's not always the healthiest, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's what you need. Sorry, Brad. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming Stardew Valley. I don't know if we're gonna get it early or not. Probably not, because they didn't freaking say the freaking release date until today. And it's releasing on the 5th, but I can dream. I did email Molly to ask her about it. Hopefully a bunch of my friends can get it, and hopefully, because I thought Switch was getting multiplayer first, but someone else said something else somewhere when I was Googling, and then I got confused. But I'm pretty sure Switch gets the multiplayer first, and I'm hoping that some of my friends get the game too at the same time I do, and then they can play with me. Time for some vocal zone. Been talking too much and talking about my past, which means excessive throat stress. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. With stuff like that, Brad, because there are games like that where it's like, this is my genre, this is my, like, you know, you feel like really possessive over it. And especially with games like that where it's like, I was on the beta testing team, I've been there since day one, but then something gets really popular and everybody likes it, and it's like, I've been loving this forever, get out of my fandom. It just feels a little bit annoying sometimes to me, when everyone piles in and it's like, oh, it's the hot thing, and it's like, well, yeah, but leave it alone for people that actually give a shit and like it. What was that? Oh, it just reminded me of that quote with a video where it was like, I'm the meaning of life and you're a sex position. It was 42 and 69 or something. You get to be the meaning of life. Just gotta find someone to be the sex position. Should I fill this in? I should probably fill this in. Yeah, not everyone, but as far as the streaming world goes, a lot of people. But I'm hoping like Justin and Co and Nakomi and Pause and stuff can all get in on it right away. Yeah, being in Nakomi's chat. I know he's struggling a bit too. I should all send him hugs. I was gonna send him hugs after the stream the other night, but I forgot to do it. Guess I should just fill this guy in because he's basically filled in already. A video, you mean? Where's the video gone? Who fucking knows? Doesn't even tell me. Tells me sometimes, but then I get told off when I tell people stuff. But generally, a video, he's got his own shit going on too. Everybody does. I hope he's well. I hope he's well, and I hope he's doing alright. I send him a message now and again, but he doesn't usually reply. It's kind of his thing, is disappearing for months at a time. So... The Cobot version has appeared? What the heck? There's no reason for it. Whatever. Maybe because of Inktober, like they did something to the Cobot. Do I need to like just de-something it? Like de-op it or something like that? Do something somewhere? Or is that something you can take care of? So much ink. I'm like painting through the frickin' paper. I'm sorry, paper. I'm really putting you to the test right now. Where do I need to type that? And how and when and all that? Small fry looks super weird now, but oh well. We're committed. It's ink. That's the entire point. Yeah. Where do I need to type that in? Cobot? Bring the keyboard over. Oops. Undid something, but I think we're fine. In this chat or in his chat? Part? There we go. Alright, I did the thing. Gotta find the frickin' picture I had open for reference now. There. Oh, I love my keyboard. It's so nice. I don't know if it just looks weird because of the settings I have. I got the feet up to... I changed another one of the keys. I found somebody selling a single key, so I have one other colored key. But I still need the rest switched if I can. Yeah. I mean, if I wanted a numpad, I would just get a separate mechanical numpad, but I love this keyboard so much. Airport security doesn't like it so much though because the entire base plate is metal. This is plastic on top, but like there's an entire metal base plate in here, so to them it looks very suspicious. There are functions. Look, look. There's functions. F1, F2, F3. I just need to press where is it? Function. Is that the only one? I guess so, yeah. I just need to press function and a button. It's hard to read some of the buttons because of the they've worn off basically. It's gonna get really hard to read this keyboard one day. It's the only thing that's bad about this keyboard. For me anyways. I like the semi-compact. It's technically not compact because it has arrow keys. It's 66 keys, and I think 60 keys is the minimum or maximum to technically be a compact keyboard. But yeah, the keys themselves have really bad, I think it's pad printing, and pad printing wears off very quickly. I'd rather have like PBT double shot. But yeah, I can't. There's like nobody that sells. I think I would say just get a freaking HHKB, but those are pretty expensive too. But yeah, I could probably get a Real Force or a Happy Hacking keyboard easier than I could get new keycaps for this one. But I love it, so stop touching my keyboard. Put it back. Yeah, a keyboard. Cursor keys for moving my player. What? Yeah, I mean, well, you can see for me why usually I use like a side button on a mouse for my push to talk. Because there are no extra keys for me to press. So, yeah. Have we still not? Oh, this is actually the last song on this album. We did pretty good for that then. Oh man, I could talk for basically ever. I was supposed to actually host like a podcast stream or something for like a keyboard forum, but I ended up just bailing on it basically because I didn't actually know anybody and they just wanted me to do it, and I was like, no. Yeah, I was gonna say that, Tim. I think I need to actually end the stream because I need to get to bed. So, as fun as it's been, I'm gonna have to probably call it. Because I should already be cuddling down, but I'm not. We still need to dismantle the entire bed stream and then get ready for bed, so. Yeah. I mean, it's derpy and weird and I don't know how much I'll like it in the morning. But technically it is an ink. Oh, not too bad. It is an ink drawing. And it's Splatoon. That's what I aimed for. Yeah. ZZZ, much needed. Been a stressful month. But yeah, I mean, especially if and when I get a freaking chair, it'll be a lot easier to just... I mean, I'll still have to wind down, but it'll be easier to just stop streaming and then go to bed. But right now, we've got like clamps and tables and all that kind of stuff going on. This was just bothering me that it wasn't outlined and everything else was. So, but yeah, I mean, I did say at the beginning of the stream it'd probably be like an hour. And we've done good. But yeah. Not sure if I'm going to stream every day of Inktober, but more often than not, I'm going to try at least, so. Yeah, exactly. Got there in the end. Just hopefully get more time next time, and then I'll be able to like play and art and do multiple things, but for now, I'm going to have to call it for tonight. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you on the next stream. And be fiddling with my pens. But I'm gonna go to bed now. So I'll see you all. I don't know how to wave. Bye.